things that I see in martial arts, and something I've been working towards improving the last couple of years, is flow. What I see a lot of people doing, and this is, maybe they want to do it, maybe they don't, I don't know. But it's something I'm working towards, something I'm looking to take to the next level or eliminate. I see a lot of movements where it's here. It's all heavy-handed. It's all the hands. So I'll see people, when I judge competitions, they might do, let's say, pinyin sandan here. They'll start here, then they'll turn this way, then come back up, then they'll turn, and they'll block, and they'll do this move, they'll do this move, they'll do this move. Everything's very robotic. Everything's arm. It's all arm strength, muscle, right? What I am looking at is body mechanics and fluidity. My old instructor, Shorin-ryu Smith, always taught me to aim with my body. And this would allow me to bring my hana, or my tendon, or my core into it. I call it moving the center of gravity, which everyone calls it, it works the same. So I'm here, and I'm going into pinyin sandan, I turn, I'm going to aim with my hip, and bring the arm, and the hip is going to rotate my arm. All this is connected, and it will turn it. All I gotta do is turn, rotate this, bam. If I'm here, same thing. I'm not coming up and going like this. I'm working towards bringing my hip, aiming with this side of the body, my hip, here, rotating my hip. So when I rotate my arm up, it's here, but I'm taking my body, my hip, and I'm rotating this way. So the two combined are making this movement. It doesn't require a lot. It's not one of these shaking things that I see a lot of people doing. It's just here at the edge of the body, and then hip rotate over. Rotate to the edge of the body, this hand, and back. Same thing occurs with kicks. I'm not kicking my leg. I'm kicking with my hip. My hip is leading the way. I'm aiming with my hip and my knee. This allows me to maintain my balance over this leg. And then when I punch, same thing. My hip is rotated out. We call it winding the spring. So I'm here, I kick, and my punch isn't driven solely by the elbow or the triceps. It's driven by the hip and pushing of the back leg. And the rotation of the hip, boom. All of this creates a tension between the front leg, the front foot, the back leg, the knee dropping, and the hips moving. So this movement would be from pinyin shodan. Here, as we step in, hips, here, bam. Here, hips. The hips are the core of the energy, not the arms. The arms simply deliver what this is producing. This is what we call the flow. We don't look at sticking our punches, even though the Kata we stick our punches. But when we're working with each other, we call it playing with each other, because we're not trying to kill each other. Our punches go in, and as our punches go in, something else follows through. We maintain the flow. Traditional katas were start, stop, start, stop, start, stop, start, stop, start, stop. Very robotic. And this robotic training that we all have done over the decades has found its way into our kumite, has found its way into everything. So what we're looking at is how the body mechanics flow with everything. Boom. It's flowing. The movement is completed here. As soon as it's completed, the next movement occurs. Now I see people talking about punching, And I like this, and this is something we do. Elbow comes across the body, stays in contact. Elbow down, fist straight. Now, in Shorin-ryu Karate, I learned years ago Shorin-ryu Shorinkan, and the idea was elbow down, fist over. Well, to me, even though this is called a natural position, it doesn't seem right, it doesn't seem natural to me. It seems like it's put more strain on my body than I want. I do this. When I was sparring, I do this particular punch right here, elbows down, it locks in the lats, locks in the triceps, it locks in the lats and the pecs. Everything gets locked in, and everything becomes solid. When I open my hand, it releases that tension, and I can flow. So I'm not always squeezing my hand. My hand's relaxed, and at impact, that's when I would normally turn, that's when I tighten my hand. Then after impact, I relax, and I go something else. Now I may not open my hand all the way up. It may just be a punch, relax, flow. Trying to break away from the decades of training I had, where everything's got to be silent. Start, stop, start, stop. So this is kind of what we're looking at.